Hello everyone, today we will go back in time to prehistoric times, where humans had to face wild nature and dangerous giant animals. In the dense jungle, the hunter's footsteps echoed softly under the damp foliage. The golden sunlight filtered through the gaps between the ancient trees, illuminating the herd of deer leisurely grazing in the peace of the early morning. From behind the bushes, the strong men held their breath and watched, their eyes filled with determination. They knew that with just a small mistake, the prey would run away and the entire tribe would starve. The moment of waiting was approaching, when survival instinct and hunting skills merged to decide success or failure.
We wait for the big one to separate. Then we strike.
In the middle of the dark jungle, the giant King Kong is facing his most dangerous enemy, a giant python with enough power to crush any creature. While protecting the little girl, Kong rushes into the battle for survival, his body covered in injuries but his eyes still shining with resilience. The battle between muscular strength and the python's deadly squeeze becomes a breathtaking confrontation, where each squeeze, each blow echoes throughout the forest. This is not only a fight for life, but also a testament to the bravery and protective instinct of the ruler. Kong crouched in the middle of the deep forest, his giant body covered in blood after a life-and-death battle. But his eyes still shone with resilience. He bent down, gently picking up each green leaf to cover the unconscious girl's weak body, as if wanting to protect her from the cold and danger. Even though the wound was bleeding red all over his chest, Kong still held her in his arms, climbing up the steep and dangerous cliff with each heavy step. When they reached the cave safely, Kong laid her down in a soft, cool corner, his eyes filled with worry, both pain for himself but also full of desire to protect the little girl from all the dangers out there. And so, after many bloody and dangerous battles, Kong still stands tall in the middle of the jungle, an immortal symbol of strength, pride and sacrifice. The story does not stop at breathtaking confrontations, but also depicts the special feelings between a giant creature and a small human, evoking deep emotions. Although the ending is somewhat tragic, the image of Kong still lives in our memories as an immortal legend of wild nature.